feel like I should be asking you questions.
He feels a little left out.
How was it doing that app? That blew up?
It was wonderful. It's one of the best, better experiences I've had in my life.
So Chad is back.
Monday.
And that is.
He's very excited to come home and see his mom.
And I know. We can talk about that.
Yeah.
Does anyone know about that? Is you my son?
I don't know.
We have some. We
You know
have.
that on our son?
That's subtextual.
Right.
Actually, that there's a possibility, because I feel like I hate to say this, but you and your mother and I were working girls together.
Meredith, yeah.
Yes.
Madeline.
Because Madeline and Kate were all girls together. And I think there's a possibility Kate got pregnant
Give you up.
and had to give you up. Yeah. And that's why it was so important to Madeline that I look up to. When she was dying. Yeah. You need to watch out. You know. Anyway, so we used to play this. I was his real mom.
Do you remember our first scene together?
When you walked in from the pool?
Yeah.
I do.
I remember like it was yesterday. I was so nervous. I was such a little kid.
You were so nervous. You were, but you did a great job. Do you remember Allie and I were both?
Yeah.
Yes, you did so good. No, you did great. But that was difficult.
Yeah.
Because also you're coming into a scene with all these.
Yeah.
We're reminiscing.
Oh, yes.
That's fun.
We got to get more DiMeras back in the mansion. There's like nobody there. And
Maybe when we get the mansion back, because it's hard to fit them all into the.
It's a study.
Study, yeah. Not snapping those pictures out of there. They took it out.
Oh, did they still have
But there's rumors that Stephanos alive or something. That he's been in contact.
We're gonna find out.
Yeah.
Don't they already have spoilers that Chad's been talking to us?
They do. It's out there.
Are there any? What are the spoilers? Who does the spoilers?
That Chad tells Abby that he's talked to Stephanos.
Are you?
I am.
You're talking to Stephanos?
So
That's a spoiler,
so he
or that
believes.
is aired?
I don't know. It's out there.
I don't know. I don't know
It's in the
either.
spoilers they released for the first week.
It is.
Whether it's a
tell her right away.
rumor or
Oh, really?
it might be because they come on.
That I think I'm talking to Stephanie. She doesn't.
Well, you are talking to Stephanie, right?
Yeah, but I've never seen her.
Oh, okay.
So somebody has me to believe that I'm playing, that I'm.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It actually is really hard, because when did you do that? Was that like 8 months ago?
That was the
9
first thing we shot. Yeah, 6 months ago.
I mean,
Because we're going to
May,
see them
April.
now back from Paris next week, on Monday.
I
Chad
see.
and Abigail, yeah.
Well, when did that air? That app thing?
It's a long time.
It was a long time, yeah. It's difficult because we're so far ahead that
You don't remember. Nobody does, yeah.
So do you guys have, everybody keeps telling us that we have the worst thing that happens with the time jump. This person does the worst thing, this person does the worst thing. So, and they're ranking them in order of who's done the worst. That we keep hearing people say, like,
We're the best. We're the
Caitlin's
best.
the worst.
I guess
No, this person's the worst.
Like Paul Telfer said that Xander does one of the worst things.
Everyone's like, we do the worst
He's
thing.
done a lot of things bad. It's one of the worst things he's ever
Do you
done.
guys do the best thing?
I don't know.
I think, listen, we started, Kate and Chad bonded, they went to the spa, did some
we did.
some
We got a
masks
facial.
together.
We love that facial.
I love the butt bath thing
Yeah,
that we
the
did.
bath thing was really cool.
I think,
Yeah, I knit him a sweater that is amazing.
You did.
With, with the reindeer and stuff.
Yeah, we did.
It's a little long though.
we adopted a puppy together.
We adopted a puppy. I really wanted a kitten, but she insisted on puppy.
Yeah, I insisted because Chad's allergic. We had a blast.
So what would your dream storyline be?
I just told you.
You told you. Okay, that was it. So, okay, here's a better question. What
I would like. I always said this. I always said one Jewish storyline, and that was to really have. So there's this image from when I was younger, and I remember seeing. Remember Twilight?
Yes.
Remember those really cool posters where they did the
Twilight? No.
But they did the vampires versus.
So we could all be vampires.
No, yeah. But it was gonna be. I always had this image of the Victor Kiriakis, the Kiriakis family, like lined up against like
DiMera,
like 12 Kiriakises and like 4 DiMeras, and like that battle.
We only need 4 DiMeras.
That's all we even need against
We only need
like 12.
I am so DiMera.
Yes. So it'd be like you, me, Teo, and
Andre,
and Kristen, because she's kind of badass. She's kind of tough. The character itself.
Kristen.
She's not. We need somebody nuts. No?
Yeah. The DiMera family also has multiple members that we've never seen. You know that.
That's true.
Stefano has brothers. There's more family members out there.
So I always just thought that'd be cool. Like I want to see like an actual if Scorsese was gonna tell a DiMera Kiriakis story. Like Chad's getting jumped in the streets.
I always thought perhaps we were all vampires. Well, at least the DiMeras were vampires.
That'd be cool too.
I always tried, but no. But like really cool, like interviewing the vampire.
Yeah. I'm into that.
So what's one interesting or like fun fact about you that not very many people would know?
She's a vampire.
About me.
or what's something like people would be surprised to know?
They would probably be very surprised to know that I actually love shampooing rugs. I was thinking about I actually do, and I'm not even lying. I got a rug shampooing machine. It's actually very therapeutic.
Wow.
Shampooing rugs or dogs?
Yeah, rugs.
Rugs. Okay.
I'm not even kidding.
Shampooing rugs.
Yes, it's fun. I did it. Just look at thank you. Right? There's a sense of accomplishment.
That's a good one. I would have never thought
That's a good one. That's a weird. It's so weird.
I would ever know that. And when last time I did it, I thought, I like doing it.
Yeah.
And it's not, it's fun to watch.
It makes a line.
It's a pain in the ass to have to change the line.
How do I top that?
Chop that.
Top that one, yeah.
All right. Wait, like changing oil in your car? That's a guy thing anyway.
I don't want to do that. Although I did.
Oh, here we go.
I built houses. I framed houses to pay my way through college.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I heard that before.
How about this? Fun fact. I love frozen food.
Now, see, that's a little weird. That's a good one. You'd like to eat it frozen.
Like not frozen, no.
Frozen peas.
No, that would be super weird.
That would be even weird.
I mean,
I'm trying to help you.
I mean, like like the cheapest pizzas you can get at the grocery store.
Oh, I see.
Or like
really bad
frozen
junk.
burritos.
You love bad
gas station food. I love gas
Okay,
station
that's weird. That's good. See, that I would not.
So that's
All right, that's a good one. Like, I don't like that.
yeah, no, I got a weird taste for it. It's like nostalgic.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's great.
And I love cereal. I could eat cereal for every meal.
Well, that goes back to infants.
Yeah. So does the frozen food.
That's true. That's later. That's when we're on the therapist couch.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that. That was a good
That's where
question.
back
I was trying to think of something different. Not the same one.
Yeah.
All right.
So what are the fans saying out there? You were out there in the morning, or what are you getting back?
I think what we hear the most is how long people have been watching the show. You know,
Right.
but it's kind of amazing when someone says they've been watching the show for 54 years. I mean, we did meet. You know, that one woman who came in. She said she was 80.
Yeah.
She said she had watched the show since she was
65
16.
Since you were 16.
So you do the math. I'm really bad at math.
Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense.
That doesn't make any sense. Well, at the time I was thinking it.
It'd be 60 years.
I've watched it since 69, since I was 11, so almost the whole time I've watched it.
Yeah, so you do hit. That's kind of nice because that's a lot of long-term views. And then there were others who had watched and then stopped watching, and now they're watching again, which is good too. You want to hear that. So
we had a new viewer today.
Yes, that's right. They had just in Canada.
I shouldn't say that.
Oh no, what's this? All right.
We had a new viewer.
A new viewer. I thought you were talking about that.
No, somebody today was like, I just started watching.
They did.
Like, what?
They did. She's only been watching for 2 years. Brand new viewer, which is kind of cool.
Probably trying to figure out all the relationships.
Can you imagine coming in?
I know.
Yeah.
I mean,
there was some like young. I'm always surprised by young people, always, because you always expect somebody to be in their 60s, like.
But you know, these type of shows really are passed down.
No, I know.
Their
But I'm
generation.
still always. It is one of those things where you always seem to go, oh. Wow,
but I remember when I was like 15 or even younger, like my mother would be watching a soap opera, and I'd go and watch, and they were old. They didn't have 16-year-olds on soap operas. You know? I know. Like, are we keeping you up?
No, I don't know why. I never yawn ever.
I think you're like people love energy.
It's from eating cereal every meal.
My energy. I'm a weak man.